Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Hot Zone. I'm your host, Jason Robinson. And in the Hot Zone this week, we have got Wendy Credle. She's a TV producer and the ex-wife of Uptown Records founder, the late, great Mr. Andre Harrell. We're going to speak to Wendy today about Andre's life, his legacy, and his BET special, a tribute to Andre Harrell, Mr. Champagne and Bubbles. All that and more. So stay tuned because you're in the Hot Zone. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Hot Zone. We are joined today by TV producer Wendy Credle. How you doing, Wendy?
I'm good. My energy's a little low today, but I'm gonna try and give you my best. But I'm happy to be here, and thank you for having me. As you can imagine, it's been a whirlwind since he died on May 7th, 8th, and I mean, just the love and the outpourings have been phenomenal. And so there's so many people who wanted to do so many amazing tributes to him and were calling me. And so basically we just, we haven't had a moment to so when we decided to do this tribute, which, with everyone calling me, I was like, okay, if we're going to honor Andre's legacy, I need it to be done properly. And I felt like, to be honest with you, that I was the only person who could do that for him. Andre and I, in addition, he was my best friend and I was his lawyer, obviously my son's father. If we didn't text or speak every day, it was every other day. So I know everything. I even did his taxes for him. Like, I know everything that was going on. And it's like where everything is like Wendy, like I'm his go-to, and we were each other's rock. So I know what he would have wanted in this tribute. And I just felt like, I'm a TV producer. I'm like, the only way to get this done is for me to do it myself. And it was amazing because everybody came together to collaborate. Andre is just a fun-loving father. And, for Gianni, his main thing was, it's crazy because like we kind of shifted roles. Like when Gianni was younger and going through high school, I was the one. I was like, no laughing and joking. After Gianni graduated high school, I was kind of like, it's your turn, Andre. I'm exhausted, so
Your turn.
And then he stepped in and was like, listen, it's time to talk about what it takes to be a man. So he would talk to Gianni seriously about taking life and work seriously and being a man. Part of being a man is being able to be a provider someday.
I was watching a video of you and Gianni celebrating his life yesterday, dancing and having so much fun. And so you had people over just celebrating his life, and the bond that you two have as mother and son is incredible as well. How has that really worked throughout the years?
We've always been really close because we were together. We had each other. Andre and I, we were always together, but we didn't live together. So we were just best friends and co-parenting and, again, his lawyer and everything else. But
right.
Yeah, so Gianni and I, we're best friends as well.
What's one thing that has always maybe got on your nerves about Andre, but at the same time, you've loved so much about him at the same time?
Andre loved to text.
Oh, okay.
And you can imagine the amount of business, work, family stuff that we would have to talk about.
Yeah.
And so he would write these texts to me that would just go on and on and on. And I'd say to myself, it had to take him 20 minutes to write this text. Why?
Just pick up the phone and call me,
Can you just pick up the phone and call me? Because of course, after the text, there's more questions because he doesn't understand the response because that's the nature of text. So then when we finally get on the phone, both of us are so aggravated. He's like, why can't you just answer my text? And I'm like, why can't you just pick up the phone? Now, today, I would do anything to get one of those freaking texts.
Yeah.
I'm like, so now I have on my phone saved some of those text messages that just go on and on and on. And I'm like, oh, I'm going to cherish these now.
Yeah, my girlfriend's the same way. She'll text all the time. And I'm like, just pick up the phone and call me. Let's have a conversation. But it's the new age. I'm old school.
He's like, wait. I can't remember. What's my deal? When's my next check? Da, 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 da. I'm like, dude, call me. So yeah, that's one of the things. He's a texter.
Working with Uptown Records, so many artists have come under him. He changed the game culturally speaking and the style, and he bridged hip hop and R&B and had so many artists. How do you think he was able to change the music industry with all his creative experiences and knowledge that he had? How did he change the game in an industry that didn't really want change at that time?
He made happy love music. He made happy music again, you know, because there was hip hop, and he
Right.
worked at Def Jam, and hip hop was becoming more and more, you know, hard edge, so to speak. But Andre, you know, signed Heavy D. That was his first Uptown artist while he was still working at Def Jam. But his whole thing was about uplifting and happiness and love. And he would always say, you know, if you have a record where the women don't want to hit the dance floor, then that's not the right record, because
Right. Right.
he felt like if the women weren't on the dance floor, then the party wasn't fun and sexy. So he was
Right.
all about catering to the women and making sure the music was upbeat and fun and sexy.
Diddy has learned so much from him, and he's gone on to be obviously one of the biggest hip hop moguls in the industry. And
That's
their
right.
relationship has always been so great, a working relationship, and he owes a lot to him and all of these other artists. So it's amazing. They followed after his footsteps.
Everyone will talk about that in the tribute tonight. It's extremely personal. It was amazing because everybody came together to collaborate. We have tributes from Quincy Jones and Clarence Avant, Jamie Foxx, Chris Rock, Naomi Campbell, Lee Daniels, Babyface, Robin Thicke, Albie Shore, Kimora Lee Simmons, Russell Simmons. It just goes on, and the tributes are just, I mean, the outpouring of love, because people loved Andre because Andre genuinely loved them. Like
Right.
everyone was in a very tender heart space.
Okay.
They're speaking from their heart, and they are speaking about their friend and the loss of someone who was like a major part of their life and their career. And they were all talking about it. They filmed their own videos.
Okay.
You know, we're in lockdown, so it wasn't like major production, and you will just see everybody raw and authentic, and it's beautiful.
We are all looking forward to the tribute that's going to be tonight on BET, Sunday night. And we definitely continue to keep you and Gianni and your whole entire family in our prayers. And, you know, we love you guys so much, and you're friends of the Hot Zone, and anything we can do for you, you let us know. But we love you guys, and keep doing what you're doing, and stay strong.
Thank you so much. This was wonderful. Have
Oh,
a great
it was
day.
wonderful.
And enjoy the special. Please text me or something afterwards and let me know what you think.
Oh, yeah, I definitely will text you, and I'll text you. It would be great. Congratulations on this special and this tribute. I know it's going to be a great success, and I'll definitely be tuning in.
Thank you very much.
All right. Thanks so much, Wendy, and we'll speak again.
All right.
All right. Take care. Bye-bye.